It's Katie the One, and I'm here with another AC Shadows video. I ain't even
You
gonna
know where to
hold you.
find me.
I checked out my last video, and I lost a good hour of footage. A good hour. And I lost a whole good episode, and a little bit of snippets and shit. That upset me because I haven't been posting, and I was hoping to have more than one video out. So I'm gonna see what I can do to like keep myself in that algorithm.
The Iron Hand is dead. His merchants offered some resistance. Not all of them survived.
Sometimes these things can't be helped. At least the worst of them is gone. Accept this poor token of my appreciation.
One thing, when I do those review videos, like all I do is like set my headphones and mic up, and after that I just like hop on the video and do all that. Like one thing that gets me, I wanted to use my headphones that I use for gaming, and I don't know if the quality, like the audio quality, is gonna be as good. Because like I can honestly say I'm not a computer person. If you put a PC in front of me, I would be like I'll be like a 5-year old with it. I'll probably be on like cool math games or some shit. I don't know how to really use the PC, and most of my time is just doing the same thing. That's why, like, when it came to editing and shit, if I can't do it off of my phone or my iPad, I don't really think I could do it. And some of the shit that I try to do, mm, the shit that I do when it comes to editing is kind of easy. I know that's crazy for me to say, especially when I don't do it as much as like I should be. Like for me to say, oh, it's not that bad, it's almost like contradictory to like how I actually like treat it. Cause you can honestly say like there hasn't been one video of mine that I edited to be like fair. I sit there and try my best to edit, but it never turns out the way that I want it to be. So I got another fight to do over here. I can't progress in the story like that. I'm not doing those T-bows, at least not right now. And I've been trying to do the growing shit, but they're not marking up. I want someone to like let me know what that means. Am I not doing it right? I know I have killed them randomly on the street, or like, do I need to actually like have a mission to go and fight them? I can assassinate this guy. I can assassinate both of those guys. Okay. So maybe we're gonna have a little bit of a Nawe mission. I need to talk to him, the Great Shinobi, and that's finishing that. So I'm gonna just be talking to people. It's gonna be a low key, kind of like slow ass recording. Ain't gonna have that much going on. I ain't had nothing much going on in my last video, and that's why it was like kind of taking so long for me to record it. Cause like I can say I was kind of putting in a little bit of work into it, cause I didn't want the video to fall flat on certain people. You know, one thing that gets me in this game, how you know you made a decision right when it comes to like them being together. And I know this could also just be lazy writing to like keep them both relevant. but you'll see more missions where there's only one of them and not both of them being like dragged along. Like how they make the mission, like the story goes, like Naoe's always following Yasuke. And the only time she's not following Yasuke is when she's doing her own thing. And Yasuke is always
Ah,
somewhat close.
you.
It is done.
It is a tragedy and a shame, but necessary. Please,
Thank you, Shote.
with my Lord Hideyoshi as in, I will share my.
An honorable role for you. Be
May the.
Alright. Legendary drink. I too. I think it's about time I need to like level up my weapon. So now since we're done this, I can go to these guys and finish these people. And I'm gonna do it as now way. Like cheese, like cheese. I just wanna see, ooh, that's nah, that's just a regular shrine. I thought it was the meditation shit. I'm trying to find my fastest way. There's uh, I ain't even gonna lie, there's a few like mannerisms I need to like learn, and this don't have nothing to do with the game. It's like there's a few mannerisms I need to learn when it comes to like me recording. There's the online like personality that I would want to push or create to like make myself seem more energetic or happy or like whatever y'all see me as, because in some instances I'm a faceless voice because most of y'all aren't like returning viewers. Y'all would just hear me talk or y'all just check out the game and I'm just an afterthought. To the people who actually do watch my videos, please leave me a thumbs up. I ain't even gonna lie. I do love supporting y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I love the support y'all have for me. And I love commenting on people's video comments. I like hearing about people's experiences playing the game. I ain't even gonna lie. That's probably my favorite thing. Like, I check out the game, or not the game. I check out the comment, and it would be about like someone who actually like got good or had a great experience at the game. Like I love hearing someone viewed me playing it one time. I don't even care if they like didn't return back to like watching my videos, but someone viewed me playing this game one time, seen the game wasn't that bad, and they ended up playing it. Because I can honestly say this game, ooh, it it is rough around the edges. It is rough around the edges. But if you want to know the ideal settings to like play on this game, if you want to know the ideal setting the game wants you to play with, or like different things like mechanics the game should tell you more about, I could let you know when I'm done. After I reach a new game plus, I will start dwindling off of this game and start playing the other games I have lined up. I have Cyberpunk still there. I don't know when I'm going to fully play it, but man, I've been waiting to like fully hop on Cyberpunk for so long. I also got Phantom Liberty. I did play Cyberpunk before. I'm not gonna like act like I didn't go into it, but when I played it there, I played it with my own personal like mindset of what I wanted. I didn't want everything. I didn't want to listen to people. I just wanted to like get through this shit, and I wanted to like fight. I don't know, I might actually like sit back and let the story hit me, cause like there was parts of Cyberpunk that I could say like it was too much for me to ignore. It would be so interesting, or have like such a big impact. Like my ending, I got the no spoiler warning, but I got the Pan Am ending, and I don't want to like spoil too much, but that was my favorite ending, and I really don't mind hearing that shit again. But for y'all, I want to see like what kind of endings I can actually like unlock.
Yep.
I know most people ended up they ended up going the route for Judy. I don't know. I feel like she was the most overrated. I feel like she was the most overrated
Oi.
like love interest in the game. We got the cop dude. He's the most underrated. No one, I don't know no one who like picks his path and like fully like accepts it, fully happy with that shit without like trying to like make an ending. Especially when you see all the other like endings there, you wouldn't be satisfied with the top ending. Like I could say, the Pan Am ending is a bittersweet one. But not only do we live as V, it has like a potential like part for the sequel.
Stick
Same
to the
thing for
shadows.
like
I don't want
guess
trouble.
the Judy ending, because not only in both instances you make your life better, you end up still having the ability to be close friends and like keep them close to you if that's what you want. I like the multiple endings, and like one thing I would love to do is explain the illusion of choice in Cyberpunk. Like, let's say when you look at games like GTA and all that, and you play it for the story mode and not like just the experience, when you play those games, you end up realizing that there's choices that you can make that can actually impact the character. And then there's choices that will always loop around to the same decision that would force you into the same ending. And Cyberpunk is one of those games that lets you have those multiple endings, lets you have whatever life you think you could have, but there's always a message behind it that always seeks out saying that your story is technically not over. When you're playing the Pan Am ending, like I did, Pan Am is, again, spoiler warning, she's a leader. She ended up taking over and bullshit, and you're right there beside her. You end up living, and if you do it a certain way, like how I did it, I'm not going to explain fully because this isn't Cyberpunk. We're playing Assassin's Creed. I will get off this topic soon. I do want to mention like how amazing the game was for inspiration to keep me going in this gaming route. Cause like when it came to those like I'm not gonna say old games, but shit, I remember when Cyberpunk first came out, everybody was talking about it before, everybody's been waiting for it, and then it just randomly died out. It wasn't until like it felt like I'm gonna say years later to when the PC started fully adapting to like Cyberpunk that we started getting like content showing more people playing it, people actually enjoying Cyberpunk, and like I would say, even though I did have my hands on the game a little sooner, it wasn't until then that I fully experienced, sat back and played the game. Cyberpunk was a glitchy experience my first time playing it. A game that almost felt unplayable because of some of the things they added into it. But then, around the time that I first played it, they still had that infinite money glitch. So like, I could say a part of me had fun just cheesing around, like getting your character as overpowered as he can get in basically 10 seconds, and then like demolishing everybody around me. Like, I'm not gonna hold you and say like the glitchy experience wasn't like somewhat favorable compared to the game that we have now, but the game that we have now is amazing. I would honestly say that Cyberpunk, they did they shit when they came to the update. Like, they added the cyber psychosis meter, they added different add-ons and attachments, and they took a lot away that I feel like they shouldn't. But again, not my game. I can't really sit here and talk like I know how to like fucking make a game. It's just shit. When it came to it, that was probably the only thing. Like, I see certain add-ons that would have been smoother, like the headshot button, being able to like do certain like quests in seconds because you have just a throwing knife to stand devastating and a katana. Like, that was my fucking build. I ain't even gonna hold you. I was like, I'm in love with like any game that like puts a good emphasis on melee, that lets you switch out between melee and whatever you would be using. You could like have guns in it, you could have whatever, but like if it has a decent melee aspect, of course I'ma love it. I could say like when I first hopped on Elden Rings, I was on that shit every day. I was a decent player, but I wasn't one of those people who played to fight other people. I was one of those people who played to fight those bosses. Cause you telling me a nigga who easily beat Melania is trying to square up with me randomly. Now I'm supposed to like wanna fight that nigga? I can barely fight the people who canonically beat her. Then you're sitting here on some shit telling me that I have to sit here and fight these people? That shit's crazy. Y'all just like be wanting me to die, I feel like. I ain't even gonna lie, I was looking at that one game. I think it was Kaizen or some shit. That fucking game looks hard as shit, but then it also has like that difficulty meter. Now, here's the thing. I don't want to be that nigga that like bitch out and like go on easy. I probably play that shit on medium, but I am a person who I can honestly say when I
No matter
easily
where the
get
fox
raised,
runs, the grass will be pushed
it'll
aside,
be
and it will be hunted down.
oh fuck. What the fuck? Run! The vicinity of this bitch. That bitch slow as shit. It ain't easy for my now I could go talk to his main reason why I want to call it the ideal setting. It's the settings that I would like count as the easiest for leveling up, no matter what rare rank you playing. If you playing on hard mode or easy mode, it's the easiest to level up, especially if you
That's the corrupt icon dealt with.
play it
I
the
must help
right
him out.
way. Like my idea of the right way is again like you play Nawe missions when Nawe is brought up. You play Yasuke missions when Yasuke is brought up, and like you end up like only using. I say what I use is like those sneak tactics, the attacks like auto assassination with Nawe. The only time I'll sit here and use auto sneak tactics is if I'm playing a full Nawe mission, where like I know it will be
If I'm
harder
seen,
for
I'll have
me
to fight my way out.
to like fight, but at the same time, I don't mind fighting. Half of the time when I'm Nawe, I already like cheese anyway, and that's the reason why I don't really mind fighting these people. But yeah, if you don't have like the legendary fucking weapon to sit here and cheese with, I would just say like use her auto assassination when you need it. Like if you're under leveled and you feel like you can't beat the person, if it's an in your face mission, you knew you were supposed to use Yasuke. But if it's well, not all in-your-face missions are supposed to be Yasuke driven. I hope y'all know. But like, if it's an in-your-face mission, you will have an easier time using Yasuke. You will do more damage, and you'll probably burn through it. Some in-your-face missions, I seen the enemy was low-key kind of too easy for me to fight. So like, I'ma guess I was supposed to be using Nawe, and I'm the one who quote-unquote did it wrong. But again, you could play the game anyway. My best thing is like, if you using Nawe, she could be an easy way to level out if you don't care about like cheesing your way through. I wouldn't say the assassination thing wouldn't be bad, but like, when there's a person my level of health, I don't care if he has armor on or what. If he my level of health, I should be able to instant assassinate him. But if he's not my level, I understand. But to see that people even my level takes like more than one assassination attempt, that's the main reason why I turned it on. Exploration setting, being able to see where you're going. Like, if you're doing this for content and you're not willing to learn what the game's mechanics want you to do to like find these missions, my best thing is turn on the exploration mode, like to see where you have to go, and you will always be pointed to there. Now again, if all the map is overwhelming and you see like everything there and you don't know what the fuck to do, just go to this. It's gonna point you to the direction of most tasks, and what I think like most side missions do, they unlock paths through the story to make like certain things easier. So I feel like if these aren't irrelevant, they would end up pointing you to new people. They'll end up pointing you to bigger situations, and it will unlock more for XP or unlock more for the experience. And maybe it might even make like fighting some of those bosses easier. But I do believe like when it came to the exploration shit, when they first had it, oh fuck no, that shit was hell. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's when I was on some shit thinking the game was gonna be unplayable. Like, if they didn't have those settings, like, and Ubisoft knows people like playing certain ways. If I want to be a hard assassin, I'ma be a fucking hard assassin, and I'ma sit here and be Nawe. I'ma do all that, but like, if I wanna play it both ways, I could be Yasuke. And even his brutal assassination is like a one-hit thing. Perfect. Now, when he does it, everybody around him gets alerted.
That look in your eyes. The Daikan are dealt with, aren't they?
The people will have to suffer them no longer.
One sword, where a dozen others would have failed. Remind me never to offend you. I am grateful for what you have done to help Lady Oichi. But there is someone else who wishes to speak with you. This way, please.
Oh, I know who this is.
My lady,
She's back.
Yasuke,
She's
once
back.
more we meet in this pleasant manner.
So why
I
you
want to
leave?
thank you
that
personally
one-
for freeing Lady Oichi from the shackles of the Daikan.
Oh,
They were ruthless in their methods.
I ain't even gonna lie.
But
The only
so
thing
were
that got
you.
me was the eyebrows.
with
I was
that,
about to say,
you
cause she
have
not
made straight
Orichi,
the
but
way.
like,
this was
I
never
know who
about
she
Lady
was.
Oichi, was it? There was something else you intended. Something far beyond her.
While Lord Hideyoshi takes to the field of war, the other matters of the realm fall to me. What you have won here is information on how to steward it. Which tax practices failed, and which work. Sword hunts, land surveys, tools which in the hands of weak men will harm, not help. But in the right hands...
so much power can be dangerous. Such stability is the future
Lord
to fight
Nobunaga
for.
fought for such stability, and for a time, my sword was drawn in service to his cause.
Then let that blade not return to its sheath until the work is done, samurai. The land under one sword. Lord Nobunaga's dream. He lies dead, but the dream persists. An ember sailing through the dark. The house of Hashiba Hideyoshi intends to catch
We must learn from Lord Nobunaga.
the people.
I don't know if that was the right choice. I just don't care. I want Oriichi. That girl, she left me. I want to see what these are. Horse archery. I don't know why the fuck that shit sounds so difficult. That shit sounds hard as a bitch, and y'all niggas like gracefully doing that shit. Like that's another thing. I wouldn't say the ideal setting would have anything to do with like automatic making automatic fucking shit like the horse archery or Yasuke's fucking practice shit. I don't think all that should be fixed. That's all personalized. Like if you don't want to go through that, I didn't want to go through that, so I understand. Again, it's a solo game. It's really not like you're playing with anybody else. No one's gonna sit here and be like, oh, your settings are trash. Now, if you even play this shit base game the way it was intended to be played, I still feel like you're doing like this game a service. Like to be that smooth, to sit here and be able to play that shit straight. You are a different breed, my guy. Trust me. Now, me personally, I don't think I could do it. I get too mad at the game. I'll be ready to like give up and shit because we have too much shit on the line. Like I have a full fucking hour video to make and you think you're on some shit. I got 30 minutes straight of searching. And like that's the one thing I should look more at like other people playing this game because I feel like it'd be interesting for me to see how other people like experienced it, what path they chose, what they did differently, how they seen the game. And like my biggest experience for this is hoping I could like end this game satisfied. Like, you know what? I like that story. Like if I could just leave this game satisfied, my best words I could say is buy this game. You have to experience it for yourself. I don't care if you buy it when it's discounted or anything, but like until I end this game myself, I can't finish my full review on this game. That's my thing. So you will see a part 2 of my review on this bit, but I can't say what different I would make just by like seeing the ending. Like if the ending feels as fleeting as like I make it feel like it could be because I'm skipping or it's like anything, but like the ending just feels fleeting and just not there. I don't know. Then like what's the point of the story? Like I honestly believe like you gave us this fantastic story. You gave us these decent and fun mechanics, but you ain't really like in your story like with a bang. Like, I understand a bittersweet ending, that shit could be good. I understand if they, hell, even if they fight each other for some reason, they go against each other. I understand if they sit here and build a clan, like whatever. I understand all that. It's just like, how far can you take it until it's like some corny ass shit, some fleeting ass thing. They don't know what the fuck's going on. You ain't getting nothing new. And then when you play this shit, New Game Plus, you gotta do it all over again. I ain't even gonna lie. That's the main reason why I like New Game Plus on like Elden Ring and shit. Fucking playing New Game Plus on Wusan. Oh fuck. Fucking Sun Wukong. Playing that shit, I enjoy playing through, and then having like the enemy boosted up a little bit and me boosted up a lot, just folding them niggas. And that's the thing, like for a soul-like game, that shit impressed me. Especially since like most souls like, I wouldn't say are not interesting. It's just each soul-like game has a feeling to it, and that feeling can be decent or that feeling can be ass. And if you're not a person who likes the soul boring game, and you're not the type of person to like go into a game unexpected, not knowing what's going on, everything 10 times stronger, and you having to build yourself up. Like, I know like most RPGs start like that, but like when it comes to Soulsborne games, they just ramp that up times like 50. Like, let's say if I put fucking God of War on, and that was my funniest thing. When I beat God of War Valhalla, I beat it, and I basically 100% everything but the pros. I'm that type of person. When I play like Arkham Knight and all that, I'll do everything but the regular trophies because I'll be like 150 in, and then, man, I just look at it and be like, what the fuck am I doing this? Not worth letting this nigga go. Like, this nigga just gonna leave anyway. Fuck that shit. One thing I would like if they make like a new Batman game, I want you to let me know so I can slide some ideas. Like, I know some things fans want, because I wanted a lot of things in like Batman games. Same thing like if we were able to go into like different cities, I would love to go to Metropolis, Star City, all that shit. Even if we could like meet with new heroes, you can give a light on like their powers and how they do shit. And like at the very end, we could unlock, I don't know, maybe Superman or Wonder Woman or some shit. We can end up making it like a Justice League game other than like Batman, but like an actual rise up to show better than what we had with the Suicide Squad game. Like the VR Batman game, pretty decent. I wouldn't say it was all that. It's pretty decent. I ain't mind it. I would say I really did like it for like the thing. It's just compared to like Arkham City and all that, it don't hold a candle to any. Like, if they make a new Batman and they change everything up, like, let's say they kind of left off where we was in like Arkham Knight, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like we could be decent, like we could do a
Yagyu
lot.
Munetoshi, it is a great honor to meet you.
The answer. My son
Like
lies
we
dead.
start
Sword
off
has
as
brought me in.
Such
Batman
is your skill.
and we
You owe
hear
me not from...
that he's still alive. I don't know, like they redid that shit in fucking Suicide Squad.
My name is Yagyu Sekishuzai
Unless you just change it
Munetoshi.
up and just make it a different universe altogether. Cause I'm not gonna lie, Suicide
And
Squad
once
was like,
this
it
is
went
done,
to hell. I don't know why the
I
fuck.
will
Like,
never
I
take
played
up
it
the sword
myself.
again. Let us
A game,
get this over
if
with.
you was playing with your friends and shit, I can honestly say, yeah, that shit would be fun. But for me, who just cared about like, getting the story too, and even thought of it as an experience to like record, I couldn't like enjoy it. Hell, and I'm talking about a person who didn't even like record it yet. I'm like, I couldn't enjoy it on my own leisurely time while it was free. I feel like it still was a waste of money. A waste of my PlayStation Plus time. That's what it was. Like, and I could just be like a little bit.
It is done.
I could be a tiny bit like tripping because it could just be because that nigga's sword is bleeding. I got something for your bitch ass. Where the fuck up? Yeah, where is it? I'm gonna be back for your bitch ass, my guy. I'm gonna see if I can engrave my sword with some shit. Make my sword a light bit stronger. I would do the dive, but this nigga Yasuke feels like he don't know how to do shit. Oh shit. You unlock a good amount of stuff when you get that eagle position. I don't think I ever noticed that before. I could just be slow. Hopefully I got a chance to fight this guy again. Let me know if there's any other games that's like out there that y'all want me to play. I feel like there's a lot of cool games out there, some smooth ass games that I wish that I could experience recording myself. I could always play them on my own time. I could always do that, but there's a few games that I wish that like I can like show off. Not really show off, but like I guess put my own like twist on it. Like sometimes when you check out certain games or like you watch certain people play them, they don't really go in depth with what the story holds, or they don't really go in depth with like the multiple endings of the game. And most people do that so you can have your own experience playing the game. But in this age of YouTube, I honestly believe that
Thank you.
you should not only experience the game, even if you've seen it, because not only are you going to like see it with new eyes, you can always watch horror games, but playing it will always be different. You can always watch a story game, but actually living your life through those characters will always be different. You can watch me play this game, talk this shit up, or talk this shit down. Yeah, your experience to this
One
game
last
will always
time,
be different
you
for me. I should
My
have
name-
it.
And once this is done, I will never take up the sword again. Let us get this
wait.
over with.
Yeah, that's
Your technique, sublime.
what the fuck? Is that? No. Hey. Especially if you're gonna fucking hold.
Remember this game. Clarity of purpose.
Oh. Wait, what the fuck?
Come, Kinsey. This is what you were made for.
This is what you were made for.
This is the Kensei renowned across the schools. Munetoshi, what a fight! Truly, you deserve... Munetoshi?
You are right, Yasuke. I cannot give up on this life. The sword is my whole heart. I cannot cut it out. But I am not the legend you think I am. I failed my son. I failed as a swordsman. To even raise my blade, I needed you to push me.
When I was at my lowest, I too needed friends and allies to remind me of who I was. I did not come to defeat the legend. I came to learn from the man, and no burden of guilt makes you any less of one. Join our league, Kensei. The people of this land need you, and you still have much to give.
Perhaps you are right. And perhaps I do. Thank you, Yasuke.
We will hold it.
Yeah, all of those assassin niggas in our shit. I ain't even gonna hold you. Yeah. You might have to go. You might have to go, my nigga. I know we've been locked in. I know you've been the smoothest. But you might have to go. Do I dare do another one of these? Well, I'm high enough to do this. Or this. Oh shit, I'm really close to ending this bitch. I only got a minute left. Why the fuck it had to be here? Okay. I'ma like talk to this one NPC. I'ma end it. Please like and subscribe if y'all want to see more content like this. I don't know what else to say. Let's just let the story go on. And if y'all want to see me end this in Assassin's Creed, please let me know. I'll probably probably show y'all multiple endings to the game. Or if they have multiple endings, I'll show you as many as I can. I'm gonna just leave this for the next video. Peace.